Welcome back, guys. This is Shane. So as you may or may not have known, if you're new to the channel, I've just moved house, and what you're looking at right now is my new YouTube studio room. It looks pretty much identical to the last one, and that was the point. I really like the little setup with the posters and all that kind of thing. There are some changes that you'll see coming up, including this lens. So I'm shooting this for the camera nerds with a Leica lens. It's an f1.7. It should look pretty cool, I'm tipping. And yeah, hopefully the background's kind of blurred out a little bit. And you'll see this coming up on all the videos. I'll be using my GH5 with this lens the majority of the time now. And the production should look a little bit better. And I'm using far less light as well. So you might notice the wall behind me is not that bright white. We'll see how we go. I'm gonna just try a few different things and see what works best and sort of take it from there. So if you're wondering, like, is there any other differences with the posters or anything? I have all new posters on the most part. I got them all reprinted, the ones like Dr. John that you've seen before. It's actually a reprint. Unfortunately, when I took the posters down at the old place, they were kind of ruined. Blue tack tends to kind of get a little bit wet through paper at some point. It just sort of stains it and you can see these circles. So I thought I'll just get them reprinted. I actually got this whole entire row here as a matte finish laminate, which is awesome. The ones on the top, there's a few highly reflective ones like this one and the Van Morrison one, which I've had for years. I'm gonna get those reprinted with matte finish, so any of the glare that you see now will be gone in a few weeks. I just wanted to get the studio set up. So one of the great things about this room over the last one is it's a lot more dead acoustically. My voice doesn't sort of echo as much. It's deeper between the camera and the back wall as well, which will make for some interesting shots, at least I hope so. My computer's still over here, all the stuff you've seen. It pretty much looks exactly the same from this view. Once you see this wall over here with these weird sort of purple curtains, you'll see that on a video I've got coming up in a few days. Yeah, you'll know it's a different room, but the idea was to keep it familiar, and I hope you like it. So yeah, I'll probably show you some B-roll of some of the posters I've got behind me, but some of the standout ones this time, I've actually got some locations printed, including Miami, which is in the bottom left-hand corner. We also have San Francisco, and we have New York up the top there as well. I also have a Texas one also, but it was just a little bit too reflective, so I'm gonna get that one also redone in a matte finish. But overall, some of these new posters look pretty good. Another couple of additions, we have Melvin Taylor, who's a great blues guitarist, really, really cool. We got Hendrix in the center, a really great Tommy Castro and the Painkillers poster as well. We've got Buddy Guy and Johnny Lang. It's just out of shot of where I'm sitting right now. And yeah, and actually Eric Church. If you don't know some of his stuff, I'll link a song up in the cards. He's sort of like a pop country rock kind of guy. But I actually like his stuff. I know I'll probably get flamed for that, but I like his voice and I like his songs. They're kind of funny. So yeah, I mixed it up with this one. I've got a few other posters I want to get printed. There's no horror movie ones anywhere, which is kind of strange. So stay tuned. Because I'm getting these laminated, it means I can mix and match them as I so choose, and they won't get ruined, unlike the old ones, which I had to throw out, unfortunately. So setting up this room was it was a big job. It was a big job to sort of try to work out how to get everything in here and get it in a way where it's functional for me with what I do. So the computer's still over to the side. This is a square room that's slightly larger than my last one, but my other one was slightly longer. But overall, this is a bigger room. Bigger cupboard. I've got space for a couple of extra guitars, which I don't need, but in case I do need any more guitars or whatever, they'll fit in the cupboard and I don't have to hide them anywhere else in the house now, which is great. So yeah, firstly, a huge thank you to everyone who sent me messages on Instagram or Facebook or wherever. Text messages if you've got my number. Don't give it out, by the way. But yeah, basically, thank you. Thank you for all the support. It's been 3 weeks since I shot a video. No kidding, and that's the longest I've gone without shooting a video in a long time, or at least uploading something current. So this will be the first video that you'll see in the studio. I have a couple of others planned. One last sort of kink in this whole moving plan is my internet access. It sucks where I live. It's really slow. I've kind of gone backwards moving here. This place is awesome. My backyard is beautiful. I'll show you some photos and B-roll of that if I've got actually some on my phone. We'll have a look anyway and see if I've got any. But it's really, really cool. This place is great, but the internet sucks. So I'm about 10 days away from knowing if I can live stream. I'm gonna try it with my wireless broadband thing that I've got here at home. Where I used to live, it was like super fast. Where I live now, it's really, really awfully slow. So I'm gonna give it about 10 days and see if it picks up, but I doubt it. So live streaming might be limited just for the next couple of weeks. But overall, I'm happy. I'm in a new place. I've got space. There's no one above me or beside me. I can make a bit more noise. There's beautiful trees outside. I'm on a quiet street. What can I tell you? It's good, minus the internet access, but I'll get that sorted out as soon as I can. I'm trying a few different providers just to see whether or not there's any improvement between them. Yeah, I'm exhausted. It's been a big 3 days, but I'm in here. The studio's set up. I actually have a video coming up tomorrow of a guitar shot in this room as well, so you'll see the studio in just a quick little video I put together just to sort of see how the lighting was and all that. And let me know what you think of this lens, if it looks clearer, better, worse than before. It's actually a wider angle lens and I'm sitting really close to it. So if I move the camera back about a meter or more, you'll see the entire room easily, and that's kind of what I wanted. So hopefully we keep the channel moving forward. Thanks again for all the support, everybody. I really appreciate it. More videos coming up, including Guitar Search Saturday. Catch you soon. See ya.